In this heartrending narrative, our narrator, Levi, will take us through the extraordinary journey of a woman named Jacqueline Zaburido. Born amidst the vibrancy of Caracas, Venezuela, Jacqueline embodied the essence of beauty, youth, and success. She lived a life of ambition and joy until a singular moment turned her world upside down. This is her true story, a testament to the unpredictable nature of life and the resilient spirit of a woman who faced unimaginable tragedy. We invite you to delve into Jacqueline's life and her subsequent transformation. Don't forget to subscribe for more engaging content. Jacqueline's early life. Jacqueline Zaburido, an epitome of beauty, youth, and success, was born into the bustling city of Caracas, Venezuela, on December 20th, 1978. Caracas, with its vibrant culture and breathtaking beauty, seemed to be a perfect setting for the blooming life of Jacqueline. The only child of Amadeo Zaburido, a successful businessman, and Rosalia de Zaburido, a loving homemaker, Jacqueline was their universe. Jacqueline's childhood was as lively as her hometown, and her parents filled it with love and joy. She was a vivacious child, growing up in the warmth of the Caracas sun, playing on the sandy beaches and dancing to the rhythmic beats of flamenco music. Life was nothing short of a melody for young Jacqueline. Family gatherings were a common occurrence for the Zaburidos. With the family being close-knit, Jacqueline was often surrounded by aunts, uncles, and cousins. She was known for her sparkling personality and a bright smile that could light up any room. Her childhood memories were a blend of family outings, laughter, beach trips, and intimate meals. The love and connection she shared with her family were significant elements of her formative years, shaping her outlook on life. Growing up, Jacqueline found solace in swimming. The vastness of the sea intrigued her, and the rhythm of the waves calmed her. She became a skilled swimmer, often found playfully splashing in the azure waters of the Caribbean Sea. These moments of peace and tranquility in the water significantly influenced Jacqueline's life, teaching her about endurance and the power of flow. Jacqueline also had a profound interest in dancing. She was particularly enamored with flamenco, a dance form originating from Spain's Andalusian region. The flamenco dance, characterized by emotional intensity, passionate expression, and graceful movements, mirrored Jacqueline's spirit. She would lose herself in the captivating rhythms, her face glowing with joy and passion. But as Jacqueline was growing up, her life took an unexpected turn. Her parents decided to separate. The news struck young Jacqueline hard, but she demonstrated remarkable resilience even in her adolescence. Choosing to stay with her father, she saw her mother less frequently. This marked a significant shift in Jacqueline's life, transforming her world from one filled with familial warmth to an existence more independent and self-reliant. Jacqueline's life seemed to be on a promising trajectory. She was beautiful, young, successful, and full of dreams. Little did she know that her decision to visit the United States would drastically alter the course of her life. The young woman from Caracas, who had her life perfectly planned out, was about to face a situation that would test her strength, resilience, and spirit in ways she could never have imagined. Pursuing education and dreams. Jacqueline had always been a determined and ambitious woman. Growing up with her father, Amadeo, a successful entrepreneur, she found herself drawn to the intricacies of running a business. The cacophony of the factory floor, the meticulous planning, and the joy of a job well done all held a special allure for her. Dreaming of taking the family business to new heights, Jacqueline decided to pursue a career in industrial engineering. Although Jacqueline loved her home city of Caracas, she yearned to broaden her horizons. She had an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a deep-seated ambition to better herself and her circumstances. She knew that to succeed in a global marketplace, she would need to master the English language. Thus, in the pursuit of her dreams, Jacqueline decided to take a hiatus from her university education to focus on honing her English language skills. Her decision was backed by a relentless determination and a belief in her ability to shape her destiny. She started her journey of learning English in her home city. Her days were filled with the hum of English conversations, grammar books, and dictionaries. She dedicated herself to the task with all the discipline of a seasoned scholar, embracing the challenges and celebrating the small victories. Jacqueline's plan to travel to the United States in the summer of 1999 was more than just a vacation. It was a step toward her dream of becoming an industrial engineer. She knew that immersion was one of the best ways to learn a new language. Being in the United States would not only expose her to the nuances of conversational English, but also offer her the opportunity to understand American culture and etiquette. With this goal in mind, Jacqueline left her homeland for the first time. She said goodbye to her family, the sunny beaches, and the familiar rhythm of life in Caracas. Filled with a sense of anticipation and excitement, she embarked on this new journey, promising to return with a fresh perspective and a firmer grasp of the English language. In the United States, Jacqueline immersed herself in the American way of life. She appreciated the cultural differences, embraced the fast-paced lifestyle, and absorbed the nuances of the English language. She attended language classes, interacted with locals, and explored the city, all the while improving her language proficiency. While she was thousands of miles away from home, living her dreams and pursuing her ambitions, fate had a cruel twist in store. Jacqueline's life, which was a harmonious blend of dreams, ambitions, and love, was about to be jolted by a tragic event that no one could have anticipated. She was about to learn that life is unpredictable, and even the best-laid plans can be toppled in the blink of an eye. The beautiful, young, and successful woman was on the precipice of a life-altering event, one that would test her strength, resilience, and spirit to their very core: the tragic accident. The night of September 19, 1999, was set to be an evening of celebration, laughter, and camaraderie. A birthday party in Austin, Texas, was the event of the evening, and Jacqueline, along with her friends, was looking forward to letting loose and enjoying the festive atmosphere. The music was lively, the venue was adorned with colorful decorations, and the air was thick with anticipation. Little did anyone know that a shadow of impending doom was about to cast a pall over the festivities. Jacqueline and her friends left the party in high spirits, each one carrying a heart full of laughter and a head full of unforgettable memories. They bundled into a car driven by a fellow classmate, Reggie, unaware of the tragedy that was about to unfold. Reggie, like many at the party, had been indulging in alcohol throughout the evening. Even though he seemed lucid and confident in his ability to drive, his blood alcohol content was above the legal limit. As the group embarked on their journey home, Reggie's impaired judgment and slowed reflexes, side effects of his alcohol consumption, set the stage for disaster. Driving on the winding Texan roads under the moonlit sky, Reggie lost control of the vehicle. The car, now a speeding metal missile, careened off the road and collided with a concrete barrier. The impact was immense, the sound of crunching metal and shattering glass echoing ominously in the quiet night. Within seconds, the car was engulfed in a roaring fire. The once lively atmosphere turned into a scene of horror and despair. Jacqueline, along with her friends, was trapped in the inferno. The heat was intense, and the flames quickly started to consume the vehicle and its occupants. Jacqueline was stuck, trapped in a fiery hell, her screams of agony lost in the tumultuous crackle of the fire. The accident, a direct consequence of drunk driving, was a sobering reminder of the devastating impact of impaired judgment. The choice Reggie made that night to get behind the wheel under the influence of alcohol altered the course of multiple lives, causing irreversible damage. In a matter of minutes, Jacqueline's life had been turned upside down. The beautiful, young, and successful woman was now a burn victim, her body marred by the cruel flames. The promising industrial engineer was now fighting for her life, the dreams and ambitions momentarily pushed aside by the urgency of survival. The tragic accident was a grim example of how a single moment can change everything. Jacqueline's life was brutally disrupted, her body scarred, and her spirit tested. The vibrant woman from Caracas was faced with an unimaginable ordeal, one that would redefine her life and identity. Jacqueline was now a survivor, her spirit indomitable even in the face of such unfathomable adversity. The road to recovery was long and arduous, but she was prepared to fight, to heal, and to reclaim her life. Survival and recovery. The cruel accident left Jacqueline in a critical condition, her body ravaged by second- and third-degree burns. Over 60% of her body, including her face, was severely damaged. The woman who had once turned heads with her radiant beauty was now unrecognizable, her visage marred by the merciless flames. Once the immediate danger was over, Jacqueline found herself airlifted to the burn unit at God of Stone in Texas, an institution known for its exemplary care of burn victims. As the helicopter cut through the dark night, carrying the fragile body of Jacqueline, a battle for survival was underway. Each passing second was crucial, every beat of her heart a testament to her indomitable spirit. Her fight for life was a tale of extraordinary courage and resilience. As Jacqueline lay on the hospital bed, surrounded by a chorus of machines and medical professionals, her life hung in the balance. Her injuries were extensive and life-threatening, requiring numerous surgeries and skin grafts. The medical bills mounted quickly, adding up to nearly $5 million. Yet the physical pain was just one aspect of Jacqueline's ordeal. She was confronted with a new reality, a life forever altered by a tragic accident. The beautiful woman she once was now hidden beneath layers of scars. The pain, both physical and emotional, was a constant companion, a cruel reminder of that fateful night. Jacqueline's recovery was more than just healing her physical wounds. It was about coming to terms with her new identity, accepting her altered appearance, and finding the strength to live again. She was determined not to let her scars define her. Instead, she chose to view them as badges of survival, symbols of her resilience and strength. She engaged in therapy and rehabilitation, painstakingly relearning basic tasks. She endured countless medical appointments, each one a step closer to regaining her independence. Jacqueline faced every challenge head-on, refusing to let her injuries dictate her life. Social interactions, once a source of joy for Jacqueline, now presented a new set of challenges. She had to face people's reactions to her changed appearance, their awkwardness and sympathy, their curious stares and whispered comments. But Jacqueline faced these challenges with grace and courage, choosing to rise above the judgment and pity. In the face of despair and adversity, Jacqueline discovered an inner strength she never knew she had. The physical and emotional trauma didn't break her. Instead, it made her stronger, fiercer, and more determined. Her resilience was extraordinary, her courage inspirational. Jacqueline's journey of recovery was marked by pain and hardship, but also by hope and determination. She refused to be a victim, choosing instead to be a survivor. From the ashes of the tragic accident, Jacqueline rose, forever changed, but undeniably alive. She was a testament to the human spirit's resilience, a beacon of hope for others facing adversity. She was a symbol of survival and recovery, an embodiment of strength and courage, facing the aftermath. The extent of Jacqueline's injuries meant her recovery was not only physically grueling, but also economically draining. The medical bills soared to nearly $5 million. Despite the daunting sum, Amadeo, Jacqueline's dedicated father, committed himself to manage this astronomical expense, making enormous personal sacrifices to ensure his daughter received the best care possible. As Jacqueline fought for recovery, Amadeo waged a financial battle, a testament to a father's relentless love and devotion. With over 120 reconstructive surgeries, the journey of recovery was long and arduous. Each procedure was an attempt to heal her visible scars, restore functionality, and improve her quality of life. Among these, cornea transplants for her left eye were especially critical, as they were instrumental in preventing further deterioration of her vision. These surgeries marked significant milestones in her medical journey, pushing her closer to a new sense of normality. While her physical scars were gradually tended to, the emotional and psychological aftermath of the accident was a different battlefield. Jacqueline was not just a survivor of a car crash, she was a survivor of a catastrophe that had drastically changed her life in seconds. She had to grapple with her new reality, confront her image in the mirror, and rebuild her identity. This was a metamorphosis, both tangible and intangible. Yet Jacqueline proved to be extraordinary in the face of these monumental challenges. Her spirit, far from being crushed under the weight of her new reality, remained resilient and buoyant. She refused to succumb to despair, choosing instead to seize her existence with a fervor that was awe-inspiring. Jacqueline was more than her scars. She was a testament to human resilience, a living embodiment of strength and fortitude. Through therapy and support, she found ways to navigate her physical and emotional landscapes, creating a new normal for herself. She learned to find joy in simple pleasures, cherishing the moments of laughter and happiness that punctuated her recovery. Jacqueline's tenacity was palpable, her refusal to be defeated a beacon of hope. Her recovery also encompassed her social interactions. Jacqueline had to learn how to face the world with her new appearance, weathering the reactions of shock, pity, and sometimes unkindness. Yet she stood tall, unashamed of her scars. She refused to let others' discomfort dictate her self-worth. Instead, she proudly owned her scars, viewing them not as blemishes but as marks of her battle, her survival. Jacqueline's journey was a testimony of unwavering courage in the face of devastating adversity. Her life post-accident was far from easy. Each day presented a new challenge, each step a triumph. But Jacqueline never let her struggle cloud her spirit. Instead, she wielded it as a weapon, a testament to her indomitable strength. She may not have chosen this path, but she walked it with grace and courage, a true testament to the power of the human spirit. Indeed, her life had changed in a second, but so had her resolve. The beautiful young and successful woman from Caracas had transformed into a formidable symbol of strength, resilience, and survival, making her more beautiful in ways that transcended physical appearance, becoming an advocate. With her life altered beyond recognition, Jacqueline found herself in a position where her personal experience had the potential to bring about social change. This realization served as a pivot, shifting her life towards advocacy against drunk driving. Despite the enormity of her own suffering, she found the strength to forgive Reggie, the man who had been responsible for the accident. Her act of forgiveness did not stem from oblivion, but from an understanding of the importance of moving forward. Reggie, the classmate who had driven under the influence of alcohol, was convicted of 2 counts of intoxication manslaughter in 2001 and sentenced to 7 years in prison. While the legal repercussions of his actions brought a semblance of justice, they did not erase the consequences of his choices. The tragedy that had unfolded on that fateful night served as a grim reminder of the catastrophic repercussions of drunk driving. Jacqueline was no longer just a survivor. She was a voice that echoed in courtrooms and classrooms, spreading the message of responsible driving. She gave speeches and appeared in public service advertisements, using her disfigured appearance as a powerful visual testament to the potential consequences of irresponsible choices. Each wrinkle on her scarred face told a story. Each word she spoke added weight to the discourse against drunk driving. With a goal to influence legislation and promote responsible driving, she collaborated with various organizations committed to preventing drunk driving. Jacqueline's advocacy extended beyond national borders as she reached out to global platforms to amplify her message. She participated in conferences, rallies, and campaigns, becoming an international figure representing the fight against alcohol-impaired driving. Jacqueline's advocacy was as transformative for society as it was for her. It brought her recognition and admiration, but more importantly, it allowed her to find a purpose amidst her struggles. It provided her with a platform to convert her personal tragedy into a social cause, effectively transforming her narrative from a victim to a change agent. As an advocate, Jacqueline was not only a voice against drunk driving, she was also a beacon of hope and resilience. Her fight was not just for justice, but also for a safer world. She leveraged her tragic experience to highlight the devastating impacts of drunk driving, tirelessly working towards spreading awareness, influencing policies, and advocating for change. She spoke not with bitterness, but with a deep-seated desire to make a difference. Her narrative resonated across borders, cultures, and societies, becoming a global symbol of the consequences of drunk driving. Despite the pain, Jacqueline found purpose, emerging from her ordeal not as a victim, but as an advocate, a voice of resilience, and a beacon of change, becoming a global ambassador. As Jacqueline continued her journey of advocacy, her efforts were recognized by the Texas Department of Transportation, TxDOT. In acknowledgement of her resilience and dedication to spreading awareness about the dangers of drunk driving, they appointed her as an ambassador for their campaign. Her work now had the backing of a government agency, further amplifying her reach and influence. This appointment was a testament to her unwavering commitment to making a positive change in society. Her ambassadorial role involved participating in various road safety campaigns, some of which took her beyond the borders of the United States. Jacqueline traveled to countries like Australia and Mexico, sharing her story with diverse audiences. Her disfigured appearance served as a stark reminder of the tragic consequences of drunk driving. Yet, despite her physical challenges, she spoke with a strength and conviction that left a lasting impression on those who heard her. Jacqueline's ambassadorial duties were not confined to public speaking alone. She featured in educational materials, advertisements, and safety campaign brochures. Her face, a poignant symbol of her tragic past, became the focal point of many campaigns aimed at educating people about the risks of drunk driving. The intention was clear: to ensure that the severity of her injuries resonated with people and urged them to rethink their choices. Jacqueline's commitment to her cause remained unwavering despite the personal challenges she faced. She constantly traveled for speaking engagements, participated in campaigns, and worked closely with TXDOT and other organizations. Her efforts did not go unnoticed. Her message, strengthened by her personal story, resonated powerfully with people across the globe. But Jacqueline was not just a global ambassador for road safety, she was also a symbol of resilience. Despite the odds, she had turned her life around, using her personal tragedy to drive social change. As an ambassador, she represented hope in the face of despair, courage in the face of adversity, and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Her work as a global ambassador wasn't simply about sharing her story. It was about creating a world where such stories did not have to exist. Every speech she delivered, every campaign she participated in, and every appearance she made was a step towards that vision. Through her advocacy and ambassadorial work, Jacqueline succeeded in sparking a global conversation about drunk driving. She used her experience as a tool to educate, inspire, and provoke thought about responsible driving and the devastating effects of drunk driving. Her life's journey, marked by unimaginable suffering and extraordinary resilience, transformed her into a symbol of hope and strength, an ambassador for responsible driving and a catalyst for change. As she navigated her new life, she continued to inspire and advocate, reminding the world of the irreversible damage that could be caused by a single, reckless decision. As a global ambassador, Jacqueline's legacy was not defined by her disfigurement, but by her indomitable spirit, her resilience, and her unwavering commitment to making a difference, coping with challenges. While Jacqueline was making a significant impact worldwide, her personal life was marked by continued health challenges. In an ironic twist of fate, the woman who survived a fiery car accident and dozens of surgeries was diagnosed with cancer. Yet this new battle did not dampen her spirit or hinder her dedication to her advocacy work. Moving to Guatemala was a significant part of Jacqueline's journey, a decision made to gain better access to medical care. The country, renowned for its excellent healthcare system, offered her a higher chance of survival and a better quality of life. Despite the geographical shift, her dedication to her cause remained steadfast. From her new base, she continued to reach out to the world, sharing her story and advocating for safer roads. Living in a foreign country brought with it a unique set of challenges. Language barriers, cultural differences, and a new environment all added to Jacqueline's struggles. However, these challenges did nothing to quell her fighting spirit. Instead, they strengthened her resolve and determination to continue her fight against drunk driving. As her health declined, Jacqueline's resilience became even more evident. She faced her prognosis with grace, and her spirit remained undiminished. She continued to inspire those around her with her courage and tenacity, proving once again that she was a fighter. Through her actions, she demonstrated that adversity could be faced head-on, that hope could be found in even the darkest times, and that strength could be drawn from within, no matter what life throws at you. In the face of such immense challenges, Jacqueline remained dedicated to her cause. She continued to inspire and encourage, sharing her journey in the hope of making a difference. Her strength and resilience in the face of her health struggles were a testament to her incredible courage and unyielding spirit. Jacqueline's journey was not just about surviving a devastating accident or fighting a life-threatening disease. It was about living life with purpose, despite the challenges. It was about refusing to be defeated, and instead using her experiences as a platform to advocate for change. On April 20th, 2019, after a hard-fought battle with cancer, Jacqueline passed away at the age of 40. Her life may have been marred by tragedy, but her legacy was one of courage, resilience, and relentless advocacy. Even in death, she continued to inspire, her story serving as a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the profound impact one individual can make. Jacqueline's life was a testament to the power of resilience. Despite facing unimaginable challenges, she refused to be defined by her circumstances. Instead, she used her experiences as fuel for her advocacy work, reminding the world of the devastating consequences of drunk driving and the importance of early cancer detection. Her life story continues to be a beacon of hope, resilience, and determination, a legacy that continues to inspire long after her passing.